Hello and welcome to Kenya the Frugal. Today I'm going to show you how I recently purchased a vacation to Havana, Cuba for two for just $309. Yes, that's $309 for round-trip airfare from the Northeast, as well as accommodations. Would you like to know more? Stay tuned. Today's travel hack resources are JetBlue, TrueBlue Points, and AirBnB. Now don't worry if you're not into the credit and points game yet. This hack does not use the traditional earn and burn method, which will be discussed in a future video of this travel hack series. There are no heroics in this. So let's put this together. The first resource, JetBlue, is a low-cost airline, and they are Bay when it comes to points redemption value on domestic and short-haul international flights to points in the Caribbean and South America. Now, a major plus to finding great airfare deals is flexibility. So using this approach, we will search for discounted airfare by using the Best Fare Finder. So logging into JetBlue, we're going to go to Plan a Trip and Best Fare Finder. Now, I leave out of BWI for ease. And we're going to Havana, Cuba. For sake of easy math, I'm going to say 2 adult travelers, and I'm going to choose TrueBlue Points and click Update. I know that I am choosing October for this example, and the dates that I've identified are October the 2nd through the 5th. Now, note here that your departure date will dictate the return airfare. So as you see, for Friday the 5th, the point redemption right now is showing as $13,400. However, when I select on October the 2nd, it changes to $4,800. That works for me. So what we have here is we are redeeming 4,800 points per leg. Now, the airfare is essentially free. However, we cannot escape taxes and fees. So for the first leg, it's $30.60 in taxes and fees, and the return is going to be $41.56. Now, the total point redemption per person is 9,600 points, and we're paying a total of $72.16 in fees. Now, the next step is to choose your itinerary. We only have one option for the departure, which is 7 o'clock a.m., arriving in Fort Lauderdale, which is where we'll have a layover, which is fine because this is actually where we're going to get the Visa tourist cards. So choosing the first option. Now, I'm definitely going to go with the 4,800 points. I don't mind staying in Havana a little longer and arriving home after midnight. Now, I also want to reference the Blue Plus. I do not spend my points on luggage. As you see, it's 4,800 for no luggage, and it's 6,500 points for one luggage under Blue Plus, and then the Blue Plus Flex is, of course, additional points. Now, JetBlue has a free carry-on, and then their checked luggage is about $25. It's not worth redeeming my points for that. That's another free airfare on a bomb sale. So looking at the summary here, our total points redeemed for two is going to be 19,200 points, which in mileage and points is nothing. Plus, we're going to pay $155.62. Now, let's take a look at that in dollars for comparison. So $122 really isn't expensive for an international airfare to Havana from BWI. Not at all. But my motto is, why pay more when you don't have to? Why spend cash if you have the points? So the total is $511.82 for 2 round-trip tickets. That comes to about $256 per person. Now, still not a bad option if you have not accrued points yet. That is the difference between the points redemption and the cash. Now, let's take a look at the accommodations. So I've chosen AirBnB for our accommodations because number one, it actually meets a criteria for visiting Cuba, which is in support of the Cuban people. So this particular accommodation is $41 per night. And if you take a look at the photos, actually kind of decent, right? For 41 bucks, I'm staying here. So if we click book, the total for our stay is going to be $150. And I will reference that this particular accommodation is a superhost, which means that they go above and beyond, and they're certified that they go above and beyond to make your stay memorable. So let's wrap up. All right, looking at the total comparison, the cash purchase price per person is $257, totaling $511 for 2 round-trip tickets. Now, the points redeemed per leg were $4,800, which totaled $9,600 per person for the round-trip ticket. Total for 2 is $19,200, plus $155.62 for taxes and fees. That is $356 saved. That equates to 4 round-trip tickets in this price range. Nice, huh? Well, that's a wrap, folks, and thank you for joining me for my very first Kenya the Frugal video. I hope that number one, it's piqued your interest to travel or travel more. Number two, to optimize your money spent. And number three, to travel for less. Now, as my footnote, I just want to remind you that you do not have to open up credit card accounts to play the points game. In fact, my JetBlue account has just under 100,000 points, and none of them were earned by applying for credit. Now, I will discuss in another video how you too can optimize your JetBlue TrueBlue account. Would you like to know more? Stay tuned.